It's not always about what you say or how eloquent you are with prayers, but most times it is how God sees you and God seeing you. In Luke chapter 17, from the verse 11 to 19, the Bible talks about when Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem and he passed through Samaria and Galilee. And on his way, he came across 10 lepers that were at the outskirts of the community. And the Bible says that Jesus saw them. Jesus made contact with them. It is not when he had them that he paid attention to them, but then when he saw them, he quickly gave them attention. Out of his own tender mercies, out of his own love, God has seen us through. He has seen us through right from the beginning of the year, even up to this time. God has seen you through right from the time that you were birthed, even up to this time. It is not because we know how to pray. It is not because we know how to give. It is not because we know how to do anything. It is not because we even exercise that we are healthy. It is not because we take our medications, but it is because God has seen us. Sometimes you think you are a good driver, but remember that many people have used the same road that you've used and were not able to make it back home safely. But you use it every day. You use it every time, and you still make it. It is not that you are a good driver, but it is because God saw you. Sometimes we are able to think that we are getting away with a lot of things. The police has never caught you speeding before. The police has never, you've not been engaged in anything before. You think that it is because of lack. No, it is because God saw you. Sometimes you don't even know what you have to pray for. You may have the words, you may not even have the words. You may be praying, but that may not be necessarily what you need at that particular point in time. But guess what? God always comes in and he gives you what you deserve and what you need at that particular point in time. God always sees those that are his. The Bible says that he never sleeps nor slumbers. His eyes is like watching over us like the sparrow. He watches over us. He sees us. He sees you when you are going through the pain. He knows when you are going through that thing that is hurting you so much. God sees you. His eyes are never away from you. The Bible says that he knows the number of our hairs. Means that God's constant attention is on that. He sees us. Never think that God has abandoned you. The Bible says in Genesis, Hagar and her son, when they were leaving Abraham's house, they got to a point. The angel of the Lord visited them, and she said that El Roy, the God that sees you. God sees you no matter what. Don't think that what you're going through, you are going through by yourself and with your own strength. No, God sees you. He gives you the strength. He gives you the grace and the energy that you need. Sometimes the favor that you have before people is because God sees you. The 10 lepers got the attention of Jesus because Jesus saw them. And I pray for you today that Jesus will see you. That situation, that promotion that you're waiting for, that healing that you're waiting for. I pray that Jesus will see you. I pray that God will see you and give you the deliverance that you need. You are here today because God saw you. You are here today because grace found you. And God is with you. Thank you very much for joining us today. We will continue on our episode next time. Till we meet again, take care.